let me just give you a brief background on what a normal day would look like for preschool. So the pupils and the learning coach are encouraged first to have the class preparation. This is when they spend time for prayer, music and movement activities, and in identifying their learning goals for the day. There will also be times wherein the teacher will be with them in doing this, especially during the first few weeks of class. Next is the learning and discovery time. Now, this is when the child learns and discovers various concepts based on the subject or subjects assigned for the day through different activities, which was already discussed a while ago in the module. And last is the portfolio time. So this is the time given for the child to work on her portfolio. So this will also document her reflections and learnings for the day. The portfolio will also serve as an evidence of learning and attendance of the child during distance learning. Thank you.
Hello again, everyone. For the grade school, for grades 1 to 6. For grades 1 and 2, so a typical school day may be something like this for grades 1 and 2. Just to be clear, this is just a sample schedule, so it will vary from section to section. This is a recommended schedule for grades 1 to 2, but our schedule is flexible. It considers valid concerns and important concerns of parents like unstable connectivity, limited gadgets, number of children, lack of adult supervision, etc. But it is also based on a system which hopes to establish a good study routine among our students. In cases where synchronous sessions are needed, the teacher will announce the schedule ahead of time so parents can help prepare their children. Next, please. Here's the one for grades 3 to 6. It is longer by one period in the morning. Notice also that for all levels of preschool and grade school, we will follow the same consultation time, which we will call extension. This is the time when all students may consult their teachers regarding their difficulties in class, if there's any. This is part of the intervention program of the grade school, which extends outside of class hours in order to reach out to our theorians in need of additional guidance. This is true for all classes. Their extension is at 1:20 to 2:20 daily from preschool to grade 6. Teachers will create a system for scheduling students for consultation. Depending upon the number of students asking for consultation time, teachers will determine who needs to be prioritized. In the event that majority requires consultation, the teacher may schedule a synchronous session with the entire class to reteach the concept or skill. For example, in a section for Monday, math and PE will be prioritized. For Tuesday, science and art and work ed. For Wednesday, Filipino and AP. Thursday, English. Friday, music, computer, and CL. So again, this will vary from class to lessen the number of students which the teacher needs to attend to in 1 hour. If necessary, consultation time may extend beyond class hours as part of our mission to ensure that we give equitable education to our students. So that's basically how the schedule will flow for grade school. Thank you.
Okay, let me now present the schedule for the junior high school. Okay. The following are the considerations and implications of the schedule in the junior high school. First, The schedule is generic, meaning the schedule for grades 7 to 10 is the same. It is based on a 50-minute period with teacher checking attendance every period through an online platform. For those who do not have connectivity or poor connectivity, students may use their cell phone to communicate, or attendance can be facilitated through TSC Communicare, or probably the help of the family council through the section or grade level representative. Would you like to think about this, my dear family council? The morning break is 30 minutes and the lunch break is 1.5 hours to give time for students who need to cook and probably take time to take a nap or rest, but not too long for sleeping. Then there is a homeroom period every day with a module for Monday and follow-up sessions of students on Tuesday to Friday. The homeroom period may also be used for official school bulletin or announcement, but especially for feedbacks or giving concerns of students, discussing concerns of students and assistants. Academic classes begin at 8 o'clock and end at 3 o'clock in the junior high school. August 5, which is the first day of class, will still be organizational. Now, the next information is important. You would notice that the academic subjects are scheduled at the same study period or learning block. This is a protected time for each subject area. Example, you see that the first period is math from Monday to Friday except Wednesday, from grade 7 to grade 10. This structure ensures that all math teachers, including the math coordinator, are online or on deck at this particular time for students' questions, clarifications, assistance. They can even do synchronous class here, do follow-ups, monitor the students, and even consultation. This is true for all academic and non-academic subjects, and even for the group guidance. No? All teachers and coordinators, including the counselors, are on deck or online during their class period. It is also during this protected time that the teacher can do real-time teaching. The Wednesday is devoted to non-academic subjects like computer, music, TLE, and others, to give the students a break from the academics, and also the advanced algebra elective for grade 9 and an additional period for grade 10, no, for the academic subject. Aside from this protected time, there are two more periods for consultation periods, that is on Wednesday and Friday at 2:10 to 3 o'clock for grades 7, 8, and 10. Because at this time, grade 9 is having their advanced algebra class, grade 9 consultation period is at 3 o'clock to 3:50 on Friday. The group guidance class is scheduled on Friday. And the modules will be about psycho-spiritual, personal needs of students, more on developing grit or self-directed learning, honesty, integrity, which are all needed in DL and in coping with the new normal. The class advisors rather will work collaboratively with the counselors. Then Monday to Friday at 3 o'clock to 3:50 or probably even at 4 o'clock, all counselors will conduct individual counseling online. And for those without connectivity, probably the use of telephone or text messaging. And then on Saturday, next slide, please. Okay, on Saturdays, these days may be used for consultations as well, but there must be an agreement between counselor and the student about the time. Saturday can also be used for online recollection, parent-daughter colloquia, fora, webinars, which are all to be scheduled. The Saturday of the third week of the month is devoted particularly to TSC lead activities, and the fourth week for the Kasamahan and Kabalikatan, the outreach program of the school. We now proceed to the schedule of the senior high school. Thank you.
Good morning. Again, this is Ms. Villavert. For the senior high school schedule, because of the nature of its courses, the schedule is strand and section specific. What you will be seeing on your screen are just samples of class schedule in senior high school. So you notice that there is an hour given per subject, and in most of the days in a week, our senior high school students will only have 3 to 4 subjects that will be conducted in synchronous sessions. But remember, my dear parents, that these synchronous sessions have corresponding asynchronous online and offline activities targeting parallel or same competencies. Therefore, just like our millennials would like to state it, hashtag no child left behind in STC, hashtag equitable education. The schedule in senior high school is designed with the following features. We have protected homeroom period, protected individual and group guidance counseling, consultation period is also per subject and per section, as you can see on the screen. So let's say on Wednesday, um, our student can consult with either their communication panitikan or theology teacher. And on Thursday, if they wish to consult with the earth and life science teacher, they may do so during this period of the day. Likewise with the math and philosophy. All of the subjects, they have their specific schedule for consultation. This is apart from the daily consultation period from 3 to 4 p.m. in senior high school. This is to further assist our students in their academic related concerns. Protected kabalikatan or outreach period is also indicated in their schedule. That is every Friday from 2 to, rather, that is from 2 to 3 p.m. on a Friday. But take note, my dear parents, this is not on a weekly basis. Rather, it is a once a month outreach schedule, which depends on the organization's preference when to meet their members. So the Saturdays for a senior high school is allotted for further consultation with their class advisors and counselors. The third week is for the TSC lead activities, also for the guidance and counseling activities, recollections, enrichment activities, and webinars every second Saturday for their elective classes. Thank you. That will be all for distance learning and their schedule for both the grade school and senior high school.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss William Bird.